Over the past couple months, I've been putting together a wish list of things I want to see inside of the tower. I thought it'd make a really fun idea to just speculate about things that could be added to the game. Now, at the top of that list was guilds. I thought it was a really big ask, and I didn't think it'd actually be added to the game, but I'm so excited that it is going to be added this upcoming Monday. And since we don't really know anything about it, I want to go ahead and speculate about some of the things I think will be added as part of the guilds, and then I want to talk about some of the things I'd really like to see. Now, something that you see in a lot of other games that have guilds or have clans would be a clan chat or a guild chat. I think this would be a great addition to the tower to add another level of community into the game. I think this especially would be good for new players that could join a clan and ask their questions there. No longer are people going to have to go outside to Reddit or Discord to ask their questions or to get any kind of interaction with other people about the tower. Now they'll be able to do that in game. So guild chats are something I'd really like to see in the game. Next, I think we're probably going to see maybe 20 to 50 players inside of the guilds. I think that's a pretty good range. I feel like 20 would be kind of small, and I feel like 50 would be a really good max size to have. Now, how is the guild going to affect us as players starting out? I don't think we're going to have anything like Guild Wars just yet. I think that's something that maybe we could build towards in the future. But as of right now, I think it's going to be more players coming together to boost our own tower through multipliers. I think the guild is going to be able to add a few different multipliers, from coins to sell to maybe stat bonuses to help our workshop. I'd really like to see a bonus to the medals that you can get from events, and then maybe another way to get keys. I think that maybe we'd get just a few laboratories and maybe you'd unlock them as the guild level increases. I think it's pretty evident that as part of our guild, we're going to be getting guild modules. I don't think these photos are indicative of new modules, but rather something for the guild specifically. So that begs the question, how are we going to get these modules? Well, I would bet money that we're going to actually see a new currency into the game. Don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to at least be a guild currency. It's something that you'll earn through the guild, and you'll be able to spend it onto the guild. Now, the way that I think would be most feasible for us to earn the guild currency, that I think would be really fair for everyone in the game, from new players to old players, would be for there to be event missions or guild missions that everyone in the guild is working towards. So maybe if it's don't take damage for X number of waves, you have to hit maybe a couple 100,000 waves. But if you have 20 to 50 people all working on this over the course of like 2 weeks, that shouldn't really be too hard. Same thing with any of the ultimate weapon kind of missions, but let's hope there's no death-defying mission for the guild. Now with that said, I'd be really interested to see what kind of modules we get, what kind of unique effects they would have, how they would affect different builds differently, and if new players would want to be in guilds with new players because they're going to have specific modules that are going to help them, and then if more late game players are going to want to be in guilds with late game players because of those module bonuses, and that's how the developers are going to kind of segment us into different guilds and keep us with people around our same tower level. Now, one thing I think could also be part of the guild, I think are obviously going to be guild levels. I don't think it's just going to stay at one level. With the events, when you finish them, you might get a little XP, or the amount of total kind of guild points that you get are going to stack up, and then you'll be able to level up. One thing that would be really cool to have in the guild would be a laboratory just for the guild. Now, I think we could research things in this using our guild currency, and that could add our multipliers, our coin, our sell, our workshop, our extra medals, or maybe a way to get keys. On top of that, we could also get guild skins that could boost our tower even more. Overall, I think this guild system is going to be a great addition to the game. I'm really hoping a chat comes with it to add community. I'm really hoping to see a lot of new multipliers to where we can improve our tower. And I'm excited to see what's inside and how we can level our guild up. Finally, I want to talk about this older community post because I think we're getting just a few more cosmetics. We have this post from Muse, and as you can see, his cat seems to be causing some trouble. What I think's going on is that is a bot with a skin on it. I think this is a really, really cool addition. Another way to add a coin multiplier. Pure speculation, I don't think we're going to get 4 new ones for every single event. There might be 1 new per event, or just 4 base ones coming out, and then another one every so often. If they are adding just another thing to buy, I think that's another great reason to it where maybe we could get a medal multiplier or a flat bonus to medals earned through our events. This would help us buy more things, and it'd help new players level their bots up much quicker. Overall, coming back to the putting my money where my mouth is, if I'm wrong about there being modules in the guild, there being a new currency added, or the number of guild members allowed in the guild, I will do a giveaway and give one thing away for each thing I got wrong. I want you guys to tell me down below if you think any of these are good ideas, if you think any of these are going to be added into the game, and what would you like to see coming with guilds. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you want to see more content just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.